Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Winifred. I will say Wisdom, and that is the acronym for WOW. That's why we have talk time with WOW. Amazing, right? All right, so today I'll be talking about a topic I saw online, and people have been throwing bottles on my WhatsApp, like because I gave a little snippet of my opinion, and then they wanted to kill me. Some people, anyway. So I'll find a way to put the picture somewhere on this video. If I'm not able to do that, let me just say the question just in case I'm not able to put it. Okay. So the question was, if a husband has 2 million naira and the wife has 6 million naira, who is supposed to pay their rent of 1 million naira? Wonderful question. In fact, for some reason, I don't like those kind of questions. You should not be asking that kind of question. Who should pay rent? Why should you ask that kind of question in the first place? You're trying to look for what is not missing. Okay, so here I'm going to answer based on my own opinion, based on my view. You don't have to take it, okay? And it's okay if you don't agree with me. You have your mind, you have what works for you, but this is what I think. First off, I think that it's a man's duty to put a roof over his wife's head. Yes. And this is because she was in her father's house. You decided to go and marry her and bring her. So why should she be paying for your own roof? Okay, why should she be doing that? And just because she's earning more than you, or just because she has more than you at a particular time, doesn't still give her the right, or doesn't still give you the right to put that responsibility on her. Now, if there's a reason for you not to be able to pay the rent, let's say you have something else you are doing, let's say you have a bigger project you're pursuing, let's say you have other needs to be met and your hands are tied at that point, you can ask her to help you. Emphasis on help. Now, this is because it is not her responsibility. Okay, you are not just able to fit in at that particular time, so you need her to stand in place for you. You will not automatically make it her responsibility or her duty just because she's earning more than you. It's a no. God did not assign it that way, in my opinion. Okay, so if you as a man already have the mindset of, oh, she's earning more than me, so she must pay the rent, oga oyo, it doesn't show a sign of responsibility. Well, except you have an agreement with her, you will not impose it on her. There's a difference between having an agreement, a mutual agreement, and she decides on her own, like, okay, I'm going to take this part, like I'm going to take this responsibility willingly on her own. You don't have to force it on her. No. The moment you begin to force it on her, it's an error. It's an error. Okay, so in my opinion, I think that it's the man's duty to provide the rent, to pay for the rent, no matter how much he's earning, except they both come to a consensus and she on her own is willing to stand in that place or maybe contribute. What stops both of you from contributing? She brings 500k, you bring 500k, bam, 1 million, and then you pay the rent. So if you have the mindset of, oh, my wife is earning more than me, she has to pay school fees, she has to buy food for the house, she has to pay rent, oga, you are not being a man. I'm sorry to use that word. So because I've actually seen, I've counseled a lot of people that came to me, and they complained. A lot of women, married women, they complained, they cried, saying that their husbands don't take responsibility. Man, it's a pity. And I think there's a particular person I asked. I said, why does your husband not take responsibility? Has he always been that way? She said no. That there was a point where her husband lost his job, and then she had to fill in the position for him taking care of the needs of the family, paying rent and all of that. And the husband now got a job after a while. And since then, because he's now used to relaxing and his wife taking responsibility, he has washed his hands off anything that has to do with the responsibility of the home financially. It's not once, it's not twice, it's not 3 times. I've come across so many women with those kind of complaints. And the man will be comfortably occupying the head of house, head of the home, when you're not taking responsibility. Being the head of the home is not a title, it's responsibility. Every letter of that word carries responsibility. So this is my opinion. If you don't agree with me, it's okay. You can drop in your comments with what you think. If you think I'm not correct, like I said, it's okay. You don't have to buy into my idea. You don't have to buy into my opinion. I have the right to my opinion. You have a right to your opinion as well. Last, let every family do what works for them. Okay? So this is what I think. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. I tried my best not to make this video long because I myself, I don't like watching long videos. That's why I intentionally made this less than 10 minutes. Yay! Alright, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share. Support me. Support me. Support me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. See you next time on my next video.